Good to go. Yeah. Well, welcome back to the 56th Australian Indoor Bias Bowls Championships this year in Blacktown Leisure Centre, Stanhope Gardens, New South Wales. This afternoon we have the mixed fours event between Vic 1, which is Ian Hedger, Lilac Kamani, Michelle Tate and Adrian Ballinger, playing Sharon Williams, Ruth Saltmarsh, Kel Brown and Paul de Groot, representing Tasmania 2. They're just completing their roll-up for the commencement of play. We have 16 ends of competition. And so far we've had some upsets early in the day. And Victoria started the very first round of games in a very positive state. So that was a good start for the Victorian team. This mat has been running reasonably consistent. The far side or away from the commentary side is a little bit narrower than the commentary side of the mat, and also running a little bit faster in the direction that they're rolling up at the moment. So it's a little bit downhill, and we have someone enjoying us, Mandy Broomhill. So thanks for joining us here on the live stream, and we'll be getting some good feedback from these players. Some of the previous teams have challenged the mat fairly severely to get the numbers up. That outside run is holding out, so a little bit wide and a little bit overweight, and the ball will not draw back to the box. So Michelle Tate is just rolling through there. Michelle's from Ballarat in Victoria. Lilac is from Melbourne. Ian Hedger is our secretary for Victorian Indoor Bias Bowls and resides in Ballarat. Adrian, our skipper, is the fire chief. He works for a fire extinguisher replenishment company, so he's the fiery on the job. So Paul de Groot to put his bowls down. Tasmania are using the black bowls, Victoria the yellow bowl. Now Adrian's finishing his roll up. You can see the level of expertise there with bowls, and Adrian is answering the challenge. So this will be a pretty tough competition. I've got to thank the Tasmanian Indoor Bias Bowls for helping prepare the live stream and put it to air. So thank you to all the Tasmanian contributors to keeping all this on the road. It certainly has helped and stimulated a lot of interest in the indoor bias bowls and the outdoor bowls competitions. Ian's led off, and the jack is positioned basically on the spot in the centre of the division. Another good position bowl just behind the jack. So Ian can just pick up a little bit more pace, get in position. Ian's been a former skipper of the mixed fours and is leading off now, so has a very good understanding of the building of the head. The commencement of the game is looking very positive with the control of weight, especially playing what we term an uphill draw. Lilac has done a wonderful job there positioning. Lilac is a new bowler to first time to the Nationals, and it's quite an accomplished artist also. So quite an interesting character to speak with. Nice smooth delivery. Gets the bowl back in and into the back of the head. So if Ruth can draw the shot. Going very close. Yes, she's drawn it beautifully, Ruth Saltmarsh. Michelle Tate coming from Ballarat, long-time campaigner in the state team. This year playing as a third. A little bit narrow, but in a good catching position. So Kel Brown coming for Tassie. Into the head a little bit. Michelle's got the option now to sit on that Tasmanian bowl and drag the jack slightly sideways. And yes, brought it in, and as you heard, Adrian's very happy with that one. It's the imaginary hat in recognition. Paul and Kel are having a serious discussion about what to do with there. The problem is that the jack is protected by the yellow bowl and keeping the jack away from being cut into the head for the Tasmanians collect points. So Kel's coming down, trying to replace the shot bowl. He has dropped off the mat, but Victoria are holding one shot there now, moving the jack back. So leave it up to Adrian now to draw around this backhand side. Try and cut off the options for Paul. Set his shot in front of the jack, probably about 4 inches. So Paul's going to have to probably give a little bit of weight to change the head, open it up so he can get an access to the jack. brought it down and replaced Adrian's bowl, but it's still sitting an inch or so behind the jack. Adrian again will try and draw in. Adrian's not happy with it, but it's still holding shot. So Victoria's holding shot. Second shot to Tasmania. Paul can draw this. He's played reasonably positively. Probably just that bit positive that held it out. So one shot to Victoria. Oh, we have online Alan Armistead from Warrnambool / Cobden. Good to hear from you, mate. And oh yeah, I'll take a 70th birthday greeting. It's well earned. And yep, Vicky Ann Beattie, Joanne Summer, and yep, there's a bit of cheering going on for Tassie. So yep, Frank and Helen Harney from Harney Media at Indoor Bowls Warrnambool are online as well. And we're being joined by Big Jim.
Hey Rex, how's it going, mate?
Good to see you here, Jim. That it's a slight change of colour for you. You're in the burgundy of Queensland now.
Yeah, made the move about 12 months ago. Best thing I did, I think.
Yep, you got sunshine and sunshine.
And not much else.
Not much else? No, there's not much else you'd need. No, it's good to. Jim was one of our mixed pools players for quite a few years at Victoria and made the move. Enjoying it. We've got quite a few expats playing for other teams this week. So Ian Lake and Ron Lake are another couple, and
Bob and Hermes Constable have come across as well.
Yes. So Bomber Bob's at his finest hour again. So you've been keeping well up here, getting plenty of work.
Yeah, I got a transfer. Stayed with the same company. So it was all very easy, actually.
Well, let's make it simple and keep. It makes it a lot of continuity with that. It keeps things on an even keel. And where are you bowling?
Bowling for Nambour at
Nambour?
Sunshine Coast.
Oh, right. So you'd be playing up against that Shane Cashel bloke.
Yeah, every week when he's there.
So we're up to Tatey looking at what we've got to do to repair the situation.
She's probably going to play a little bit over onto that front yellow, try and turn a couple of the blacks out, give him some position, I reckon.
Yeah, she likes playing those sort of shots. Might be a little bit underweight, a bit undergrassed.
Probably needed another metre, I reckon.
Yeah, this side of the mat is fairly wide. The other side is about 3/4 width, and it's a little bit up and downhill. This is the downhill run. So around about 7.5 seconds on the downhill, and about 8 coming up. So it's not a lot of difference, but it's just that 4 inches or so when you're trying to have a perfect draw shot.
Adrian's just called the shot that I called earlier. I think it's on. It's just got to be hit right. Just a bit underweight, but good effort.
Kell trying to consolidate the Tasmanian shots. Took the weight off, he says.
Yeah, he didn't like that one. I think the head's set up so Adrian can play the same way as Michelle's played. He's got 2 yellows to punch through. Wait to the middle of the back of the mat.
Yep. Sounds like you've done this before.
Oh, a couple of times. You just got the slide, didn't need that.
Still on there to pull the shot. Depends whether Paul will allow him to get another go at it.
Oh, Paul's quality is a hard component.
Oh, yeah. There's been so many tough tussles between Victoria and Tassie and Paul and John and Kirky have been at the heart of the competition. Quite a few stories to be told about it.
Yeah, great ball, Paul. It's made it a very hard shot now.
A bit of discussion going on. That's a fair request that Tate is making to bring that bowl across, shifting the jack.
Yeah, trying to get it to hold and then turn late to get the outside half of that bowl is pretty wild, but it is on.
Yeah, Adrian's got that look in the eye that we could get a bit of magic. I think
He's
we
played
just
a bomb. He's played a bomb.
That was a bit of magic.
Makes it a bit hard to get out now for Paul. I think he's got to play a little bit of weight through the blacks, but there's not a lot on.
He hasn't got a lot on this side of the mat to flick it across to either. If the jack starts rolling. We'll see the result. Whoops.
Just tight. Weight was right, I think.
Yep. That's the challenge of this match. You've got to be pretty exact in your line. Doesn't give you much leeway. If this standard keeps up, it'll be a very tough competition. Few ends for this first 5 to see who gets hold of the mat.
Yeah, usually the first couple lanes are a bit of a feeling out process as well. Just trying to see what the opposition wants to do, see if you can exploit any differences. Good lead bowl there from Ryan. Very handy position. Although this is pretty good too, just a bit unlucky.
Yep. couldn't ask for more exact weight than that.
Just that little shake just kept him out a little bit, but weight was good again. Here comes Lilac, one of our eastern suburbs guns.
Yes, you would have a bit of profile on Lilac.
Yeah, I'd seen her the first time she played, and you could just tell that she had it from the start. And on cue, she almost draws the absolute.
She was very nervous when we were coming into the event and playing at this level, and I felt that she was a natural for this game. Just that she thought it was going to be a lot tougher, I think, than what she's found it.
She's got the right temperament, and her action is very, very repeatable. And you can't teach that.
So true.
Yeah, another quality bowl there. Another one in the area.
Well, that's what teamwork's about.
Got a friend real result there. You're not able to be hit up if you're not in a short position.
Michelle Tate drawing into the count. Again, building a nice catching head.
Yeah, well, that's the absolute shot. I think Cal's probably almost playing the other hand onto the wing yellow. Would be the shot I'd be looking at. Although he could play the same way and add some cover.
Yes, it's a bit awkward when you've got two bowls out to the one side of the head, with nothing directly behind.
Yeah, looks like he's playing the shot I called onto the yellow wing bowl.
Yep. Right. Well, there's another one of those short bowls promoted up. Still open. Shell's still got that option to trail the jack back into the group of three.
Buries that jack here. It could make it very hard for the next bowl. She looks close.
The weight. Oh. Michelle's running hot tonight.
Plays weight here. He's got a couple more chances. Just a tad tight. Good try.
It's that magnetic bowl problem that the blacks have got. They keep running into one another. Yes, the importance of getting that head built, so skippers have only got to protect or add to the value. And,
Like the head if you're Adrian here. He's got a lot to play too.
yes.
And he's close here.
They had Michelle down, so it sits flat. Jack's tucked in behind it. It'll almost be invisible for Paul.
Yeah, I'd say they're holding 2.5, but front bowl maybe cuts it out of 3.
He might have missed your calling in life there, Jim. I reckon you you should probably be a good skipper and commentator on a regular basis.
Might be okay commentator. I'm a pretty average skip, I think.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I remember a game in Tasmania that you certainly demonstrated your skills. And there we are. So Paul's opened it up. Still holding one for Victoria.
Adrian draws to the black here. See if you can lock that jack away.
Yes, even if he turns it round the corner a fraction, it'll sit between the two yellows.
He's close. He's close. He's just died.
Oh,
Line was spot on for what he wanted.
let's see what Paul's got in mind. It's probably a case of drawing in just to touch the jack.
He's almost playing the same shot as Adrian, trying to get to the black.
Yep.
Flop. He cuts it down to one. I think it's possibly two at the moment. From here, I'd like a measure, but I reckon you might lose it if you black.
Yeah, the black seems to be a little bit behind.
He's pretty close, or he's just unlucky, or
Oh, it's pulled up alongside of it. Michelle likes it for one. Yes, one it is.
yeah, good bowl there, Paul. Had to play that. Had to cut that down. Keep the scores to one.
I was talking to an old mate of yours just before we came to Sydney, Rob McCrabb.
Yeah, I heard he's having a bit of a battle. How's he going?
Yeah, he's been pretty knocked around by the treatment, but he's still got a sense of humour and still keeping a bit of dry powder for the next chance he gets to demonstrate his bowling, drawing ability. You and he played together in a couple of teams, I think.
Yeah, we won gold one year and silver, backing it up next. So a lot of fond memories with the big fella. So shout out, mate. Always looking after you.
Yeah, we occasionally get him in for a cup of coffee and some chocolate eclairs. He's the official chocolate eclair taster for Indoor Bowls Warrnambool. So you can never get close to the tray if he's about.
I can vouch for that. I've seen him at the tray, and it's a bloodbath for the poor eclairs. Lead from Tassie looks pretty close here. Might just be pulling up. Good effort.
Well, I will build a little bit more. Another one behind the jack.
Yeah, lovely bowl, Lilac. Jack eye weight. It's that little shake just kept it out. But
Just a fraction. That's that one that won't let it come back on that outside. You just got to be a fraction narrower.
two chances here for this bowl. She's got the weight, front black or the back one, or she might sneak it in the back door. Yeah, Adrian's called wait for a trial here. It's the right call. You've got to change that head now.
Never mind.
Just a little over. Had to play it positive, so you don't mind that.
Paul is having a bit of a discussion with Ruth about the shot and what she's trying to achieve with it.
I think he's just asked her to play the same sort of thing again, front black or back yellow. Really adds to that head if she can stick around to that.
And it drops short. There's a bit of a funnel there now.
Either playing a little bit through that little funnel or you're trying to dead draw it. But Adrian's called it, and I can see it from here. It looks fairly inviting. These are Michelle's specials, these shots. He likes a little bit over a draw just to change some stuff.
That small conversion. Oh,
Weight was right for the shot. She might have been a bit tight, but good result.
another tidy special. Kel's done the trick. And
It's just dropped off. Bad luck.
that's a no Toyota moment. Bugger.
He was just a bit lucky there. He got the full jack. He gets anything else and it doesn't go off.
Just needed the wick off the bowl a little bit more. Take the space off, but
Well,
it's
you could-
early in the game.
And you had to reach there.
That's right.
It, no point trying to draw it. You're better off reaching, change some stuff up. And he just got a bit unlucky with the result.
That was a comment that Glenn Sargent made to us last night, to attack the jack, be finishing behind the jack. Don't try and do fancy shots and just dead draw it all the time, because on these mats they're more likely to drop short.
Especially in the mats up the far end. They're brand new mats and you can tell they're a bit fuzzy and they do hold a little bit, so you've definitely got to make sure you're reaching. One behind is like gold up there.
Yeah, we noticed that with the fours competition yesterday, and quite a bit of comment about that was dropping short, pushing through, holding it up.
So Ian's had a good first bowl here. Wouldn't mind him doubling up. He's pretty close. Yes, he's done it really well. Hitting the jack a little bit as well.
Yeah, he's certainly finding his form as a leader, Ian, now. Spent many years as a skipper.
Very, very good reply there from Sharon from Tasmania.
Yep. Really clear instructions on what Adrian requires.
Obviously, that's a really wide swinging hand, so that's the call.
That's the one.
Yeah, she's right out there. Yep, that's a good bowl because you had to be out there giving it a chance.
Yeah, Ruth is following it down.
She looks pretty close as well. She might have the jack here.
Oh,
Unlucky with the result, but still very good.
it's changed a little bit.
Gives like a better look. Front yellow or the jack high black bowl. She's got two results now. Yeah, good bowl from Lilac there.
Yes.
Right weight, hung around as well. You can very easily overplay that and and your bowl doesn't hang around, but she's hanging around in the area, so that's a very, very good result.
Adrian's giving small hand signals.
Yeah, Michelle's just drawing to Lilacs bowl, I think. Flops it over or buries that jack. It changes his head again. How's she looking? I think she's short.
Yep, just that little bit tentative.
Yeah, Paul's called Cal up. I think he's a little bit disappointed with how this end's going, so he's just calling them up just to chat to them, see if they can change the head up a little bit. It's not sitting well for them at the moment, so they've got to change it now.
There is the tactic that they sometimes employ to slow the game by going and discussing tactics, using up that 60 seconds, and just taking a bit of momentum our way.
It was a good try. It was just a foot short, that's all.
Michelle really doesn't need to move the jack out from where it is.
Her best result is on the wing yellow. She flops that over. It makes her very hard.
This looks fairly strong. Lays out the yellow in for the second shot.
It's giving him a bit of a funnel though. That's the only disadvantage.
Just can't afford to be that little bit overweight as he was in that first knock-off. He's done it. Yes, he
Fine
has.
result there, but you've got to be there you've got to be reaching to get those results.
Again, Tassie is suffering a little from a lack of bowls behind the jack. If Adrian can take it back, there's potentially 3 shots sitting there.
Well, Adrian only has to draw here. Draw to the yellow bowl, sits the black through. He could make a number.
Make a number up. He's giving it grass. It's working.
He liked it.
He does.
Liked it.
There's never any doubt when he's on a high. I think he's been sniffing some of that fire extinguisher again.
I mean, I'd be pretty happy too. He's just turned it into 3 shots, put the jack into a horrible position if you're Tasmania here.
It's difficult for Paul to get a run at that because it's in line with the jack coming down that outside run.
I mean, his best probably shot is to try and sit the yellow and hang around for second shot because he's 3 down at the moment, so he can't afford the number.
Oh,
Unlucky, got a piece of jack, made it worse.
pulled it around the corner.
If Adrian can get to his wing yellow bowl here, turn it twice, almost say goodnight to his end, unless Paul pulls out an absolute beautiful bowl to change it. He's close.
Moved it again. That jack has... Jack's going to take an intervention order out against Adrian.
Paul's got an open draw now, though. That's the only problem. He's just given him another foot of room to draw another one.
True. Needs to be positive, though, because this is a challenging side. Looks like a 4.
Yeah, 4 to the Victorians there. That hurts early in the game, especially when you've had the first couple lenses feeling out. You get a drop of 4, now you have to fight. Now you have to fight your way back in.
This will be their fifth end. Well, that was a replay. So that 4 is actually 7. 'Cause, Kell took it off.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So that's a massive end.
That's a massive end.
Pretty handy start from your lead too. When you've just won an end, you just get a couple in the area. Just keep that pressure on.
Sharon's got the position this time. Got a ball behind in the box.
Yeah, if you're going to miss, that's not a bad place to be.
Exactly.
As a skip myself, I'd be happy with that every time. And here's a good bowl though, and behind the head as well. So that's a big bowl.
It's putting a lot of pressure on Sharon now. Psychological pressure of being down.
Shot pressure is a real thing, Rex. Like, as a
Absolutely.
skip, especially when you walk into the head numbers down a lot of the time, it makes it hard.
It's a time when rational thinking starts to become a bit blurred with the pressure. So scoreboard pressure and head pressure is right on.
And Adrian's called Lilac on this wide swinging hand again. And I like the call because you've got 2 chances again.
Might finish. Noted the
Chance 2. Didn't have to be perfect, just another one in the area.
Yep. Yes, Lilac certainly demonstrating your faith as a very consistent bowler.
As I said, you could just see it even before she didn't really know how to do it. Like her first few ends, she just got it straight away.
Yep.
And I said from then on, she's a up and comer. We've just got to nurture her because she's got all the tools. Action's very repeatable.
Yep.
Just got to keep her in the game now, which is a hard thing because there's so much other options around. But yes, she loves the bowls. She's quite a lovely person as well, which is a win.
Oh yes, and a very good artist. Commentator's curse got hold of her there.
Oh, you put the big moz on her there.
Put the moz.
Jack might go forward. You never know.
It's keeping the Tasmanians on the other hand.
She's close here. That's a great bowl.
Tapped it in.
Yeah, Tatey changes hands, draws to the black, trail the Jack.
Yep. Lets it fall back into the head. It's got the weight.
She's pretty close. She's almost drawn the absolute.
Oh, very close. Certainly in a great position to promote.
Big bowl from here, Cal. If you can change the look of this head, give Paul a real good look at it. Looks close. Has he got the weight? Yes, I think he has. Almost.
All open there for Tatey.
Same as before coming this way. She buries that Jack again. It makes it very hard. She can use her own bowl as a catcher if she needs it.
Oh,
Unlucky. She just got the fat side of that bowl. She was actually past it when she hit that bowl.
might change. Kell's got a different angle to come at.
That bowl of Lolac's actually a little bit annoying now, unless you're around it, trying to turn those blacks if you're a Tassie team here, I think. You've got cover on the outside, so I think that's a shot to play. I don't like the other hand now.
Yep.
About a foot of weight, you need to be changing something through the front black or the second black, doesn't really matter.
He's going to try and draw around that lead bowl. Touch. Didn't quite make it.
Unlucky with that result. It was right in that area.
Adrian's got a little bit of magic to work with Michelle's bowl on the outside. Push it across.
Gets the right angle, it goes straight in. He's just got to hit it on the outside as he's going past.
Mm.
Like that from your third, giving you a bit of support, just to give you that little bit of edge.
A little bit over. Just
I actually think that's the weight. It's just a hard shot. He's just got to get it on the outside half. So don't mind that weight.
keep the weight, but just find the 2 or 3 inches in on the line. Obviously, some of the games are running behind as the
Yeah, it looks like the ladies' singles have been moved to the map beside us this year, so must be running behind.
so we have 32 mats in total for competition, and the 32nd mat, 31 is where we're located for the broadcast. Mat 32 is the spare mat, so they've relocated one of the games. He's done it again.
Hard to see from here if he's got the shot, but it's very, very close. But I think Paul has to play it as though he's down because they're not.
Yep.
They haven't scored yet, so they actually need
Something on the
to
board.
change his head still. Unless they're definitely holding, they actually still need to change his head.
The finger movement was fairly aggressive.
Yeah, you'd say with that, it looks like the back yellow is actually holding shot.
Yep. It's on the
Playing
line.
weight, he's just wide, I think.
Yep.
Ooh. No, it's still there.
Stood the yellow, but it's still won. Goodness me.
Yeah, the Victorians have definitely had the rub of the green the first few ends. They've got to keep consolidating if they want to win this game because Tassie are no slouches in any of the events that they play.
That's right, and they certainly know how to come back out of a hole and build rapidly to a victory point. They've done it many, many times against Victoria. And in this case, we've just got to keep the foot on the throttle.
Of course, every Victorian Tasmania game as an ex-Victorian is always worth 2 because of the Jack Gore Trophy. Tassie have had it the last couple of years, and Victoria really, really want it back. As a now Queenslander, I wouldn't mind if the Queensland guys want it, but as a second choice, I'll take the Victorians and back them in.
Well, thanks for the support. We need it. It's been a few years. Tassie and Victoria have dominated the Jack Gore for probably 20 years now, and it's a challenge to keep the standard up. Tassie have mounted a concerted effort over this last 5 years.
Yeah, they won the trophy the last 5 years in a row.
I think it's 5 years in a row.
Righto, Lilac's got some big bowls to play here. Lead missed, so she needs to consolidate this head.
Yep, definitely advantage getting that one in there.
Yeah, got very lucky with that result, but you don't argue. You say thank you and move on. You see the two Victorian ladies on the mat beside us playing singles, Jacinda and Narelle. So good luck to the ladies over there.
One of the hardest games is when you're playing your own teammates in the second or third round of the competition.
Yeah, I just played my own home adopted state. Got beaten against Bradley, but it was a good game. Only lost by 4. Won our first game, thankfully, so that helps.
Well, Alex put 2 good solid bowls in there behind the head.
Yeah, she's given him position. They're not exactly close, but yeah, close bowl here would be worth a good one. This looks close. Looks like it's all over it, this one.
Yes. This could be the point where Tassie opens the door. See if Toadie can do a little conversion.
Big bowl for Toadie here. She just needs to draw, make sure she's reaching. Bowl or jack. Trail's okay. She's not quite there, but it's a good second anyway.
Yep. Good sider on that line. Haven't had a lot of traffic down there.
Yeah, her line was impeccable there. She just needed another 2 feet of running and she would have been all over it. Cal's close too. Might be just sliding past. No, he's got a good result.
Yep, that's the result they were looking for.
Yeah, Michelle's probably got a foot to better last, 1.5 feet to the jack, so big bowl here. So she needs another one in the area. Well, it's not a bad miss if you're going to miss. It's a good spot to be.
Yep. What Adrian asked for was to get up into the head. Oh dear. That's
Yeah,
probably
that's
better.
changed that head a little bit. Now Adrian's going to have to play a much harder bowl to change that head. Still on, still the same shot that Michelle's just tried to play. Just makes the degree of difficulty about a 7 instead of about a 4. You could play the same bowl and drag it back to the other black and get a bad result, but at least if you've done that, you've played a good bowl and you can't really argue.
And it would probably knock it back from 2 to 1.
I think they might be holding 3 here, Rex, the Tassies.
Looks that way. He's done it.
They certainly cut that count down. Possibly only one down now, I think.
He is the wizard today.
That was a very good conversion there because that head wasn't looking that good.
No.
And to change it down to only one down, it's a much nicer place to be.
And still left the jack in a promotable position for the other 3 yellows. Paul's not going to leave us wondering. It's going to be right on top of it.
Well, that adds another one to the count. So Adrian's going to have to play a good bowl here. He can get it off Paul's bowl. Or if he's a little tight, he might get a little backward slide. Plays with the right weight. Something's going to change. Probably looking about a metre of weight here. See if you can change that head.
Ever so close.
Yeah, good effort. Good effort. Just needed the black instead of the underneath, but weight was good for it.
Carl Keegan's just called in for a beer o'clock, and a little compliment to Michelle for a shot, and Emma Jackson, another ex-Victorian player and junior, and played in the senior side. So Emma, yeah, let's go Victoria.
Shout out to Carl, another one of my gold medalist buddies. Have a beer for me, big boy. Well, Tassie's now on the board with a couple of shots. So interesting to see how this next end goes now. Victoria really need to consolidate here. Tassie can win this end. It certainly changes the momentum a little bit.
See what length they take it to. Major change of length.
Well, everything else has been long, so I like this play.
It'll be interesting how well they adapt to the change of length. This is also pushing uphill. There's that risk of dropping short.
Yeah, through a short jack. The ultimate bad bowl there is to finish short. Got to be at least a foot behind if you can. Yeah, Hedgie's done it pretty well.
Yep, he's got back on the length. Okay, so Sharon's changing hands.
Yeah, she's almost put her own in her own way there, so she needs to change. Go on the swinging hand. She's played it very well.
Yep, right on top of it. Right,
Hedgie changes as well, I reckon.
Yep.
Has he got the weight?
No. Came out very wobbly.
Yeah, at times those little wobbles can take a lot of that pace off.
Especially on this shorter end. Bowl behind the head this time, so that's a good position for Ruth.
Yeah, Lilac could do worse than to get to that last black bowl. Give her some position behind the head as well.
Build back from the back bowl to the jack. Comes out beautifully smooth.
Good bowl here.
Yep.
That's a very, very good bowl.
Oh, yes. Nice and upright and direct.
I haven't seen you go and have a go at the lifestyle mat yet, Rexy. Are you going to have a run at it, mate? Or?
Oh, probably will later in the evening.
Seen some big bounces on that lifestyle mat. I've never seen one till this week. It's certainly an interesting look.
Yeah, they're designed for the, dare I say, the hip drop delivery.
Keeps people playing the game. That's the main thing.
That's the critical part.
Like I explained, another ripping bowl here.
Oh, yes. Consistency. So important.
Tassie's still lying too, but Victoria have a good position here.
Both Tasmanian bowls are short of the jack.
Cal could turn their shot ball over and hang around and give them some position as well. Might not be quite reaching.
He's fallen victim also to the short end. Michelle copes with it. She'll probably
Yeah, back you draw here, Michelle. No point running at this. It's not a good head to run at.
started a bit narrow.
I think she was still looking at that run a little bit, but she would have been better off trying to draw a long Lex bowl and see if she could flop. She would have nearly made shot if she gets to it.
Paul and Keller discussing the tactics to get back from 2 to being 11 shots, or should I say 9 shots down, and working on the number of ends available so they can do it.
I mean, as a Victorian or ex-Victorian, I can see if you play that plant, yellow, black in the front, you can actually change his head and almost get the shot. Now Victorian's only 1 down. That's exactly what Adrian's just called. The yellow, black plant in front. Looks more appetising now. They're only 1 down.
Yes. Off. Are they a team or what? Calls the shots and the player produces it. It just makes
Yeah,
it
it's a
all
shot
come-
I could see as well, Rex. I liked it.
Yep.
Certainly wasn't worth playing when they were 2 down, but when the Tassies made the Victorians only 1 down, definitely worth a run then. Now Victoria probably going 3, I reckon, 2.5 anyway.
2.5. Only one bowl that's holding them out of the 3. So what Paul can muster here. A little movement of Jack. Bring it back over this side of the commentary side of the mat.
He's playing a little bit of weight through that front black cannon as well.
Back. Yep.
Just got the
Making-
fat side of that one. I reckon that's 2 to Victoria now. That front black will be 3rd shot.
Okay, yeah, so to Peter's question, the 3-shot penalty has gone on to the Victorian score. So that was a major coup in that respect. So they picked up a 4 straight after on the replay.
Yeah, good shot by the Adrian
And,
there. He's covered 3 black bowls.
Yeah, Alan Armisted's online there saying, "G'day, Jim," too.
G'day, Al. Miss you, big boy. Wish you were here having a bowl with me, mate.
He's just getting over a couple of operations on his knees and hips, and I'm sure he'll be back fit again. Now he's retired from all that manual labour on the farm.
He's given it away, has he? He was always close to it, but yeah, it'd be good to catch up with him again. Played in his side a couple of times. Quite a good week. Last time I played for Victoria at Sibby Downs, I played 3rd for Alan, so it was quite a good week. We had good fun, good chemistry.
Yeah, Alan plays with us in Warrnambool on a Monday night in Pennant, and we have a lot of fun, along with the Don McLeod as lead. And, we had a lot of fun this year.
Oh, shout out to the fan club at Donny McLeod as well. Talked to him yesterday. He put some big bowls in when I talked to him. He said, "Oh, you ought to hang around. You make me bowl well." And I said, "We're not worthy, Don. We are not worthy."
Donny admitted that this is his first time he's been to Sydney and actually into Sydney. So in his 80 odd years of being around Australia, he's been through Sydney many times, but never actually visited the town itself.
Yeah, it's my first time too, Rex. Actually, like I've been to the Sydney airport once before, just on a stopover, but the first time I've actually stopped in the place.
Ah, right.
Looks like a really, really nice place. I'd like to spend a bit more time here. Good bowl here from Adrian. Played a good bowl.
Right. 1 to 3, yep, 1 to Victoria there on that one. Yes, the road system is terrific. Even the locals get lost here, so we don't feel so bad when we're visiting. But the motorways and things are quite impressive.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I haven't been driving, and I'm not upset about that at all.
We're in the heart of Sydney, where our accommodation is, and it takes us around about 40 minutes to drive from central Sydney out here to Sanctuary Gardens, which is Blacktown. The sports centre is located.
And can I just give a big shout out to the venue as well? It's looking $1 million. Floor's lovely. Staff are all good. Can't ask for anything more. So thank you, Sydney, for putting this on as well.
Yes, it's really good. The second line of cleaners, his nickname is Pigeon, has been doing a wonderful job under the tables, keeping things up to scratch.
A couple of good lead bowls there from Ian, although he's given him a bit of a shove, so they'll just play through that. But you could do worse than at least be reaching the head.
Again, it's that head pressure, making the shots.
Well, that changed it slightly.
Just a wee bit. So just draw to the box.
Everyone gets nervous when it gets to the back of the mat like this. Still got to reach.
Yep.
Your skipper's got to reach, so you're better off if you're reaching, because the skipper has to reach regardless. And this is a very good bowl from Lilac. It's a very good
Wonderful.
effort.
First time at the Nationals, and she's bowling like a veteran. Immediately goes for a hand wipe and dry the sweaty palms. Ruth has risen to the occasion, dropped a fraction short onto just prior to the box. So
Fell into that trap again. Like I said, you've got to reach.
Got to be reaching.
Box is what you're looking at. Nothing for short here.
Beautiful bowl again.
Snuck her in again.
Yes. It's good to see the excitement in their faces when bowls work.
She's absolutely loving it here, I can tell you. Oh, yellow's off.
Yes.
It's a good bowl from Ruth, actually.
Yeah, Ruth has done the
Pretty
good job.
safe as long as you get that square.
Sadie's given the licence to follow through.
She's got two chances here, so she could draw it neat or she could get the same result. She's out there, so she's a good chance here. She's just pulling up a bit short, but good effort. Could be anyway.
Could be, yes, he's called it.
He's in a good area here. Oh, no, he's drawn the absolute. That's a great bowl.
That's a great bowl from Cal. Absolute classic bowl, that one. Right round.
Big call here. You get the bowl clean. You can make it. You can make it. You get the jack. It's game over. So it's a hard one to play, but she's called it. Gone early. She's looking close. Oh no, jack. Oh, she got it.
What a bomb! Dare we say Tatey does it again?
We do indeed, and that looked like she was going to get too much jack for a second, but she got enough of the bowl and enough of the jack to make it work.
Yep. Puts pressure back on Kell to put it back in there again, and
He's in the area again.
he hasn't
Oh, he
blinked.
doesn't want jack this time. Oh.
Ball scratches ahead. What a good miss that was for Kell.
Yeah, but in this situation, your bowl goes out. You're probably 3 down anyway.
Yes.
So if he decks the jack there, he decks the jack there because, again, you've got to be reaching. So he's played the right weight. You could get a different result. Get the yellow, changes it up, but you've got to be there or thereabouts. No point being short because your skipper's got to reach. So now Adrian's got that mindset where he's going to have to draw another one to stop Paul from getting in there. I think he plays almost the same hand as Cal if it was me.
Yeah, looks like it. That's what Tatey's calling, and you can see the confidence in the body language that the team are sharing, that they believe that they can do it.
Well, that works. It's probably made it 2. Still at least 1, but could be 2, I think. Big bowl from Paul here. Needs a good result. That's a brilliant shot. That is an absolutely brilliant shot. I'm not sure if he's got it, but it doesn't matter because
It's-
over to you, Adrian.
At this point, just bringing a bowl down to cut Paul off from maybe moving the yellow out.
Well, I don't think the yellow goes without any jack. So there's still 1 down. So Adrian just plays conservative, I think, here.
Yes.
Can get the black, but it's a risk.
Gone to the backhand.
It's the right call, I think.
Yep, that turned the blocker in. That'd be
Yeah, Adrian didn't like the shot, but I think it was the right call. Needed to consolidate that head. Go for it, Adrian, I say. It was on. It was the shot I called, big boy. Rip the black off, mate. You made 4. Rip the black off. You would have made 4.
yeah, Carl Michelle's in fine form, all right. She's on fire. Adrian's being the wizard. Yep.
Another shot to Victoria there. So if you're Victoria now, you're in the lead. You just got to keep turning those ends over. Ones are good at this stage. Even 1 down's not bad at this stage. Just keep turning those ends over. 16 end game, you're halfway.
Victoria's dropped the jack a bit shorter as well.
I mean, you
Yeah.
don't mind where the jack goes when the bowls are that close usually.
Sharon took it to the back of the mat on the last short end like this. So, yeah, she's adjusted to it.
Pretty good attempt. She's just a bit unlucky it didn't hold for her. Hedgie buries the jack here. It's going to change it again.
Beautiful
Back
weight.
hopper. You can't ask for much more as a skip.
No.
Thanks, Hedgie. Good bowl. She needs to reach here. She's close. She's got one, I think. Good bowl. Very good attempt.
Yep. Standing bowl of Hedges behind the jack, holding the shot.
Just moved it off the back hopper now. You can see daylight between the bowl and the jack. She just finished a bit short there. Line was
Yep.
good. She just needs to reach. So I think Paul's telling Ruth here to be positive onto the black. You can get a result off the black, even if you spring the jack. It doesn't matter. Need to change its head because it's not good how it is.
Positive approach to it. Keep that positive attitude. Moved it.
I think that Tassie may have shot now. It's very close, but it doesn't matter. You're still just getting another one in that area.
So Lilacs coming through on the directions. Good back position bowl.
White was very good for the shot there from Lilac. Just held a little bit.
Catherine, I'll get the scores for the ladies singles next door in a moment when they change ends.
Yeah, Paul made a good call there. Good weight from Ruth. Needed protection, needed cover. So update on the ladies singles. Vic 2, 5, Vic 1, 2. After 5 ends. But whoever black is over there, looks like they're just holding 4 shots, so that could change it again.
So Jacinta Marnie is Vic 2 and Narelle Baker is Vic 1.
So I think Jacinta just picked up a 4 there, so she might have just hit the lead at 6-5.
Ooh, ever so close there from Michelle.
Yeah, very good bowl. Good weight for it.
In a good position there, just to come across. Unfortunately, Kel run into one of the shorter bowls. The heads still up. The original shots are still holding.
Okay, so with that score, Victoria 2, ladies singles is 9, Victoria 1 is 2 after 6 ends.
That's Jacinta Marnie. A little break on Norel. See what the wizard can create here.
He's got a pretty good head to play at. He can just draw. He can turn that black out without any jack if he gets it right.
He sees it, he can play it. Oh,
Very good effort. Weight was good for it. Even if he gets the jack there, he gets his shot again. Not sure who has it.
Paul's given it the right weight. He picked. Oh no, picked the jack up as well.
Yeah, and
rolled
luckily
it
the
back.
jack followed through there. Played a good bowl for no result. Victoria possibly lying 2 here now.
Yep. Call is to bring the yellow in from the forehand side.
Yeah, better even if you're going to miss here, miss you wide, so you're not disturbing the head too much.
Nearly talked it in, but still sitting there.
Paul's got a couple of plans here. A couple of blacks that go straight into shot. Just depends on where the jack goes as well.
This is the challenge, isn't it? Controlling the finishing point.
The black in the middle, nearest the line, I think he almost gets the back yellow. Could almost be the perfect result if he gets it right.
Yes. You're on the right wavelength there. That's the shot Paul's aiming for.
Unlucky, he got the result. He got the target. He just got half of it instead of all of it.
Number 2 there to Victoria. It's yes, Catherine, it is the big man commentating. He slid in here as the floating representative from up north.
Hello, Mrs. Wines. How are you?
Beck Hurd says g'day as well.
Super 2, miss you. Wish you were here. Yeah, good lead there from the Tassie. They really need this end, I think, just to wrestle some momentum off the Victorians here.
getting into that second half of the game now. This is when you can find a change of momentum. The scoreboard is the pressure there is we have nothing to lose from Port Tasmania's point of view. Victoria is seeing the win in the headlights. They've just got to keep the mind on the job.
If Lola can come in here, she adds something here. It's close. It's a good attempt. At least it covers that one.
That's it back to second shot. We haven't got any results through as yet, Carl, on the overall standings, but it will be posted on the website. So just keep an eye out on the Facebook page and the website, indoorbowlswarrnambool.com.
Yeah, good bowl by Ruth there. Tassie now holding two again. So pressure on Lilac here. Really needs one in the head here. Lovely smooth delivery. She's there. She's all over it. Well, that's a good attempt.
Just a roll and it would have been there. So Ruth is now going to follow up, see if she can move the jack back towards the other two Tasmanian bowls.
Yeah, if Ruth buries the jack here, it could be interesting. She's close.
It's going to be right there.
Unlucky.
Just the nudge was enough to take the momentum away. Almost knocked in, one down.
Yeah, good positive call from the skip there. You've called it, so if you hit it in, so be it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
Michelle.
bomb. That is an absolute bomb of a bowl from Michelle there. Managed to negotiate the front and get to the back.
playing like a team possessed at the moment, Victoria.
They're playing like a team, and that's the main thing.
Yes, absolutely. They seem to be enjoying the journey with each other and the confidence that Adrian's expressing for them. Play the shots, enjoy the game.
Yeah, two absolute rippers there from Michelle. She's changed the momentum of that head in a big hurry.
Even Adrian's even blowing kisses. Not only a lift of the hat, but a kiss on the cheek as well.
I think he was blowing that one at me. Don't worry.
He's
Close here. Just got the black, but it's helpful.
That's rolled it in possibly to the third shot.
Yeah, still like Victoria for two. I did see some of the local school kids here earlier, Rex, playing on that lifestyle man over there, and they seem to be enjoying themselves. So
Yes, there's been a group of playing students playing indoor bowls, and New South Wales have been encouraging competition, and we were to have some of the players from that competition actually work as markers, but unfortunately some bureaucracy got in the way, and they couldn't take part this morning.
yeah, well, we had a young boy marking on the map beside us this afternoon
All
on
right.
the singles games, but he was ably assisted by Darren Fielding from Tasmania.
Right. the score at the moment, Narelle is on 4 and Jacinta is sitting on 9 after 8 ends.
Looks like from here, Jacinta's possibly holding shot too. She's on her way. She looks like she's almost drawn the absolute here. She has.
There's another blast from the past, Peter Baker.
How's Peter going?
Yeah, he's retired also into Warrnambool and looking to travel Australia in the next 12 months. So, yep.
I don't mind carrying a suitcase or so, Peter, if you need a travel companion, mate, you know.
Yeah, you can pick him up on the way through Queensland. So Paul's bowl has disturbed the head and popped the jack back.
Change the angles, but it's not necessarily worse for either team. Adrian's just heavy there.
Looking to-
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They want a position, so that's the right call. Paul needs to pull one out here. Really needs to score this end if he can. 15-2 behind. Really needs to find something here. If he control that jack through the hole or change his head now, he could change the momentum of the game.
It's starting to get to the stage of having to play a little bit more desperate shot to break through. It's quite incredible to see a score of 15-2 in a Victoria Tassie game. It's not something that we normally see this sort of margin occur.
That was a good attempt from Paul there. He didn't have a lot on.
Another 2 there to Victoria.
As we said, for the Vicks, it's just about turned them over. Keep those ends going. Narelle Baker's just picked up a 3 on the far mat.
Jodie Jones has broken into a gallop. She's marking the game.
I would have said almost a trot there.
Sharon can take a bit of ascendancy here by drawing on this.
She's got a draw and play for now. She's got just a bit overweight, that's all, but stays on.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, better air from me in there. Good bowl. Yep, in the box. That's what you want on the long end.
Putting that back pressure on the scoreboard, relating that to the head now.
And she sent it.
Sharon's made the adjustment, got second shot. Just a little bit, gave it all the grass possible, but slipped off the edge.
We couldn't blame her for being tight. That's the main thing.
No short, narrow bowls.
Yeah, good second shot there from Ruth.
Yeah, good value there.
Lolek needs a slight improvement on her first. She only just dropped off. Stays on. She would have been close.
Oh, great correction. Great correction.
Yeah, great bowl. Long end, 2 in the box. Sitting pretty at the moment.
Certainly in the right country, but I think just a fraction overweight.
Mighty good attempt there from Ruth.
Got the 2 Bacchus bowls. Shell will roll up to this.
She'll be looking to bury that jack again, hide it again.
Certainly in the right country. Adrian's calling it in. Just dropped a little bit short. About a foot.
I think it's a bit more of a positive shot here for Cal on this swinging side into the 2 yellows. You get them both. Stage now we need to change some stuff. Looks a good weight for it. Might get unlucky. No, he hasn't. Good bowl.
Picked it up. Yeah, that's from 2 up to 2 down now.
That shot was always on. And it's changed the momentum on that head.
Oh, Michelle.
Oh, Michelle. So she's just drawing it back hopper, if you don't mind.
Talk about hot to trot.
Is he going to hold past? No, he's got the bowl, I think.
You've got it.
Yes, good bowl.
Moved it back.
Tassie may be holding shot now. It's hard to tell from here.
Yep.
Favour the Tassie bowl potentially, but very close.
Yes, I'd say that that'll give Tassie a shot. Still wide open to draw.
Yeah, good bowl there from Adrian. Puts another one in the area.
Can't afford to serve the jack from where it is.
And I just read on the comments that Catherine's given me a nudgie. Thanks, Catherine. Missed those from you. Although Lara's given me a few just in your stead.
Is Adrian playing safe, or is he just
I think he might have just pushed that one a little bit.
just was
Bit of,
rough?
bit of a rush of blood, perhaps.
Yep.
I can see a number if Paul wants to play it on the other hand now. Through the black-yellow combination. Back of the mat, weight. May not play it, but at this stage of the game, I think that's the shot to play.
It'd be worth 4.
He's playing on the other hand anyway, so I'm not going to find out.
Move the black shot bowl out.
Unlucky there.
Very
Good bowl.
unlucky.
That was a bad result, but very good bowl.
So you hear the bowling gods are again you. I think you're seeing it today. Some very good bowls from Tassie, but unfortunately it just hasn't worked for them.
I think Ian's just sneaking up on this end here.
He's working on getting a bit tired and getting it closer to him.
Well, you know, if I was skipping right now, I'd tell Ian he had the shot.
Yep. Small correct. That's all it is. Oh, Sharon. Yes.
Surprisingly, he's still got the shot.
Yes. Even when he was a metre and a half short. Great correction there.
Yeah, if you're going to miss, that's the place to be, especially on a short end.
Mm.
Yeah, good call from Paul there. Draw the last bowl.
Sharon's responded, drawn the shot.
Yeah, I like that call from Adrian. There's not a lot on the other hand for you, so you might still play the open hand. See if you can draw it close. Start the head again if you have to. Good bowl there, just in the area. That's what you want now, especially Victoria.
Build
Does he
that-
need to make the running now? They're really running out of ends, so up to them.
Get to that, the old one shot down is not a problem.
Good bowl there from Ruth. So put a little bit of pressure on Illawarra here. Plays the same bowl, just draws it close. Another good second to be good.
Going to go really close. And how easy is skipping when you've got players doing these things for you? Rescue everywhere.
Certainly helps. Certainly helps when you've got the support of your players and they're playing well. That was a very good bowl from Lilac. She's changed that complexion of that head completely now.
Yes.
It's back to advantage Victoria on his head now. So Michelle comes around the black here, trying to trail the jack, I think.
Set it on the journey. But
That
in
little
a
wobble
great
held it a
spot,
little bit, but it's not a bad spot to be. Another catcher for next.
and it's cut off that back black bowl from a trail through. Sneaking on it.
He's drawn the shot here.
Yes.
Still on for Michelle for the trail here. She can get past those two blacks. Little weight, similar weight to her last, I think.
Goodness me. Talk about awarding the hat for the shots.
Best on ground at the moment, Michelle Tate. Don't worry about that. Very, very good reply from Cal. He was unlucky, but it was a very good bowl.
Yes. And the beauty of having that back bowl again. Yeah, welcome back, Brett. And yes, Joe, Lilac's bowling like a champion. Oh, Adrian.
Yeah, good bowl, Adrian. Change the angles a little bit as well.
Yep. Always given it a real chance. He's picked it up.
He was very unlucky there. That was a very, very good bowl for not much result. Adrian probably has to change. Oh, no, he's going to go there, get to those blacks. Just got to cover now.
Lengthy discussion. Michelle gets it her way.
Good both ways there. Skip wanted to play something. Third called it the other way.
Oops.
It went off, so no result. So Paul's got to try and trail the jack here. He played a very good bowl for no result before, so he doesn't have to do much different. Just got to sneak past that front yellow, piece of jack, trail for 3, try and get him back in the game.
See how the Paul's called it too heavy.
We had to play that weight, so 2 more to the Victorians.
2 more sitting there. So 12 ends.
For those following along at home, Victoria 2 in the ladies 10, Victoria 1, 13 on after 12 ends. With Black currently holding 2 shots, but it looks like Narelle's just drawn the absolute shot, which she has, yes.
So that's a great recovery from Narelle there. Another shorter end. See where Sharon
Yeah, it's a
bowls it
really
in.
good start there from Sharon.
Spot on.
Yeah, weight was better, it's just a bit tight.
Everything's in front of the jack at the moment. So the back bowl is probably the first order of this next couple of deliveries.
Yeah, nice positive call there from Adrian.
Clear instructions.
She looks pretty good. Clear that front, she's all over it.
Good positive body language, good reinforcement to his players.
It's advantage Victoria in its head now. Up to Ruth to put a big bowl in here. Beat that last bowl of Lilacs. Changes it again. She's close. She might not be quite there though.
Just running out of steam.
Lilac changes hands now. Plays to that wide yellow bowl. Turn it over or get through to the black, touches the black, goes back to the yellow bowl. 2 or 3 results here, so any of them are good. She just didn't send that one, unfortunately.
Seemed to touch her foot as she was delivering it, just tore it in a little.
Just maybe a bit cautious on that one. Yeah, good bowl there from Ruth. That's a very, very good bowl.
Just locked the jack in.
Shell's playing the same sort of shot as Lark was called to. Onto that wide yellow, all the black. Changes the head again.
Sadie's executed perfectly.
Yeah, weight was perfect for the shot because it can always bounce off that back one and go back to that front yet black. Positive weight here from Cal. Can change his head now.
It's under the black. Move the kitty out in the open a little bit. Still there for Tatia's rest on that black bowl again.
Even if she gets the wing yellow, 2
Yes.
rolls, it's in the area. She got a good result there.
Yep.
Wasn't exactly a good bowl, but she got a very good result. The way she's been going, that's probably fair enough too.
Oh, Kel's wicked in off that outside yellow and
He's holding
Didn't-
now. But it's all to play here for Adrian. He's got position. Just got to play a touch over draw. Trail at a foot. Not too bad. If you miss it, well, you get to those back blacks is fine as well. I think Michelle's just called him to trail at 6 inches. Well, interesting ball here from Paul. He's probably got to miss wide. Can't afford to be tight unless he's trailing the jack all the way back through to the 2 black ones. Yeah, the weight was right. So he's got another catcher there now. So up to you now, Adrian.
gives himself that buffer now to play into the sitting bowls.
Looks close here. Might be a bit unlucky. No.
Oh,
Well, yes and no, but it's actually not bad. It's one down, but it's not a bad one down.
well covered it and certainly not done a ricochet into anything as a major number. So we'll just get a score update for the ladies singles. Currently on the board, it's Narelle on 13 and Jacinta on 11. So just getting
Just changed the board. Rex,
14, 11. So Narelle is just holding sway at the moment. still a fair way to go. 21 ends for the ladies.
Yeah, not a bad miss there. Gets it on that fat side. Anything could change.
Okay, Wonder Tasmania takes the number 3. So 3 to 20. And that's, 13 ends?
Yeah, they haven't turned over the scores yet, but I reckon it is 3 to 20. I'm not sure about the ends, though.
We'll see in a minute or two anyway. Both sides have decided to play shorter ends. Starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, it could be end of the day sort of stuff there.
Yeah. Haven't seen too much liquid intake, so hydration can be a bit of an issue as you get late in the afternoon.
And it is fairly humid in here at times with all the bodies hanging around, although he's improved here. That's a very, very good bowl, very good correction.
Yes. So it was drawn up, but it just again falling short.
Yeah, Lilac got a clean draw here. Draws to her own, draws to the yellow bowl, turn it over. Another one in the area.
There's clear instructions again from Adrian.
She's close here. It's a great bowl.
Forced in. It's a two-shot situation now. Oh,
Yeah, it was a bit unlucky there. But she was playing up with weight, so anything can happen.
again, when the gods are again you, the gods are again you.
Another clean draw for Lilac here. She doesn't have to do much different on her first. Similar bowl into the area again. Turn those yellows over. Or get behind, which is a good option as well.
Yep. Looks like one of your players is online there, Margaret.
Hey Moo, how's it going? Miss you.
Okay, so Victoria are holding 2 there at the moment.
Draw around the front black here, trying to get to the back one. She had the weight if she was past it.
Maybe giving Yell something to rub off the inside of the bowl, take the jack back.
He's got more than one chance now, so he can just reach. Got the jack.
He's got it perfectly. Takes it back for 2.
It's made that head look much different than it was. Shell has to draw on that other hand now, so she can cut it down to 1.
Oh,
Don't worry about cutting it to 1. You just draw the absolute.
we better get a fire extinguisher. She's running hot.
M. Tate, 3 votes.
Yeah.
Hard shot here for Paul. I don't see a way of making shot unless he gets it perfectly. He might be able to get to the yellow, bring it back to the back, but there's not much else on. Yeah, that was probably almost the weight he needed, or might have been a bit over, but you've got to reach there. You can't be short, so
It only needed the slightest touch to create the movement that he was looking for. But, yes, the challenge is not to promote it too far.
Adrian needs another one in the head now, just to make sure.
Yes.
Two more feet there, that would have been absolutely ideal, but it's not a bad bowl.
Drop the weight a little. Back under. Deciding whether they've got 2 already.
It's pretty close from here.
It does look close.
So that middle black maybe because it looks a bit more forward, but it'd be definitely worth a measure. Interesting call from Michelle there. I don't mind it. But it's probably more a shot you play when you're chasing the numbers, not necessarily when you're winning by this match.
Yes, well, every shot counts at the end of the event, not only just this game, but towards the Jack Gore and everything else that goes with it, the medals and shots and differences. 2.
Yeah, 2 to Victoria. Wins to go now, so
back.
real business end for the Victorians. Win one end, it's pretty much over.
Take a deep breath and just keep the focus. Work on building the catching head. A little bit longer head this time.
Probably one of the longer heads we've played in about 4 or 5 ends, I think.
Yes.
Looks like Anne's adjusted pretty well to start with. Pretty good start.
Yes. Yes. Setting it up there. See how Sharon picks up the pace from being on those short ends.
She's not far away. She's all over it here. Good
Yes.
bowl.
Yep. Finishing behind the jack. Ian has to just lift it up a little bit.
Yeah, I like the look of this one. He's going to get to behind. And that's a very, very good bowl.
Yep. Yep. Top adjust. Top adjust.
Yeah, good reply there. That's a
Yeah,
very good
very
bowl
nice.
too. That'll be the shot.
Yes, it is shot.
Almost worthwhile changing hands. Yeah, that's the shot he's called. Onto the yellow, through the head. She's close here. She might just be underneath it. Got a try. Oh, she's got the
She's
shot out of it.
Done the job. Shot. Ruth has the challenge to convert the head.
Not an easy one to convert where it's sitting either. He's called for square weight, so I like the idea. Got to change it, which they have, and given him position as well.
Yep. Change the hand. Lilac's coming down on the other hand to cover the black at the back of the head.
Yeah, she's just drawn to that back black just to give him some extra cover.
Just over, all through.
Yeah, well, no damage. That's the main thing.
No, no. Ruth in the country.
Yeah, she's
drawing it
close
in.
here. She might get some
Little quick.
results. Yep. Oh, it's a good bowl. The yellow's starting to look a bit lonely now, so I need another one in the head here. Yep, the Vicks.
I've never seen so much bad luck. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it certainly hasn't been kind to the Tassies in this game, that's for sure.
Could not credit the number of times that we've seen good bowls just not achieve. But credit to the Victorians, they put the pressure on, made those shots more difficult.
Yeah, shot pressure still, Rex, is a real thing. Changes how you
Absolutely.
play.
Absolutely.
Cal will be reaching here, I think, through the two yellows.
He's got the wick, and okay, he's still he's one down. He's taken the second shot out. See how Michelle plays up onto these bowls. Pulling in. Okay, that's locked the yellow in
That's
place.
certainly locked the yellow into place, yeah. Shot bowl can go clean if he gets it right here.
Could be a bit narrow.
He nearly got the result. Of
Yep.
course, the way that's been going for him, and he didn't.
Certainly discussing the options at the moment, what could or couldn't happen. Looks like Narelle Baker is forging ahead.
Yeah, 18-12 over there at the moment.
18-12.
Yeah, good. That's
Yeah.
changed it.
Changed it up and
Probably
kept
still
the
one
jack.
down, but that's okay. One's not a bad result at this stage.
Everything's still compacted. It's going to take a push and a shove.
If he gets the black, the back yellow may go,
Yes.
but it's not even that's not a terrible result right now.
With a little bit of weight. Trying to dislodge it. Yes, he's done that.
He got unlucky
Pushed it.
again. He got unlucky again. Could still be down.
Yes. It's
I
very,
know.
very close.
Shell's caught it one down.
Yep.
If I was Adrian, I really wouldn't be trying too hard here because one down's not a bad result. You don't want to make it worse.
Yes, they've got no hope of doing anything. Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. But I think Adrian's matured now to the point of being able to read those sort of situations.
Yeah, good bowl.
Oh,
Another one in the head. That's a good result.
oh, absolutely.
Up or down here for the Victorians, it doesn't actually matter.
No, no. It could have rocked the jack back. It did move that front black shot bowl.
Now,
But
if
it's
I'm
only,
Tassie, I'm playing weight. On the other hand, onto that front black, trying to poke that jack through the hole near to middle of the box almost, or through
Yes.
through into the four black catching.
Probably
Not
only
much else on.
weight to the front edge of the box.
Yeah, front of the box, maybe a touch over, but yeah, you've got to move some stuff.
Yep. Too much, and you could be in trouble.
Yeah, it looks like he's
Balls.
playing that shot.
Made the
Might not
commitment.
quite have the weight for it though.
Oh,
Yeah,
One-
one to
one
Tassie there.
black.
So last 10 coming up.
okay. So, at 17 ends for the ladies. It's 12-18. Earl Baker on 18. Jacinta Barney on 12.
Looks like Jacinta's got the shot. It is very close. She probably does need to make another one here, coming down to the last few ends.
There's 4 ends and 6 shots to make up. Unfortunately, she should run through the head. Let's see if Hedge can bring up the rest up.
He's going to pull up, I think, Rex.
It looked very slow in the momentum after it left his hand and tended to bump fairly
Getting a bit-
markedly on the.
Getting a bit late in the day, maybe getting a bit tired as well.
Yep, think so.
A lot of games at the other end of the hall are all finished.
At Eastern Standard Time, it's 5:05 p.m.
Yeah, good correction there by Hedgie. Not going to get a shot out of it, but he's in the area.
Never give Hedge two bowls at something. The first one mightn't impress, but the second one usually is all over it. Again, just that.
The rubber the green
direction.
again. The rubber
Yep.
the green again. If it's going for you, that shot works. Long as just draw into the back black here. Gets to front yellows fine, but gets to the back black would be the ultimate result. Or draw the jack, which is option C, but better again.
I think Adrian better buy her a Christmas card.
And Michelle as well.
I know.
They've both done a good job of carrying him this game.
Absolutely. In fact, I think he better buy a packet of cards and send it to everybody. Edge has given him some great leads, beginning shots and pressure, length. So he's definitely got the armchair of the day award.
Yeah, so Lilac doesn't have to change anything here. Plays the same bowl, gets a good result again.
Yes.
Looks like she's in the area. She might be just a little bit narrow, but that's okay.
Let's see how Kel can adjust on this.
Needs to hold or get a bit. Oh, no, just got unlucky again. Probably just a bit underweight for that shot. Shell changes now. Draws it on the open hand. Doesn't even need to get necessarily that close. Behind's a good option.
Locks it in.
Yeah, Michelle Tate again. Like, she's got so many Brownlow votes in this game, it's not gone well. Jeez, another poor result for the Tatties there. They really haven't had it going their way, have they?
No luck at all. Played some wonderful shots. Just not getting it.
Oh well, it's behind, so it's not a terrible option. Don't see it going back quite that far, but at worst.
The numbers are there though. Take an effort to get the thing into some sort of a scoring position.
Even to get the shot here, it's going to be a hard shot for Paul.
Pushing at it. Yes, he's moved it back. He's got a
Well,
chance.
again, not the result he's after.
But it's open to promote the another shot of Adrian just needs to put that back position bowl again.
Adrian's drawn it well here. Yep,
Oh,
he's locked it in a bit as well.
more difficult to move. Paul's only got the option of moving the outside yellow.
And Jody's into the trot again.
We run.
Oh, another
And-
poor result. You could set your watch to it. You almost just don't play this if you're Adrian. No, he's going to draw it. Well, I suppose overall.
Well, it's shots that'll possibly make a difference at the end, but the way they're playing today, I think we've seen a gold medal performance.
He's close here. He's just going to die a little bit, but that's okay. It's not going to do any harm.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The mixed fours event has been played between Victoria and Tasmania. Victoria came out on top, not by a little, but by a lot. Looking at 24-4 after 21 ends. So from the 50th Australian Indoor Bias Bowls Championship, thanks to Big Jim for filling in on the commentary, and hopefully we'll have you back in the next couple of days. And
Thanks for having me, Rex. And yeah, I'll be interested to come back and have another go, mate.
great to have you on board. So